Hello everyone, Keto Coach Dan Quibo here, and today we're going to answer a very important and common question that gets asked over and over and over in the keto community, and that is, do calories matter? My answer is, depends what your goal is. If your goal is therapeutic ketosis, where you want to reach therapeutic levels of ketones, then no. If your goal is weight loss, then yes, calories do in fact matter, and you can overdo fat. And we're going to ask some of the top experts in our community right now, and we're going to get to the bottom of this. I'm not going to do that though. I'm going to let Bacon Man Dan handle that, and over to him. Bacon Man Dan, and I don't think calories matter at all, and actually I think it's quite the opposite. I think the more cream, the more mayonnaise, the more oils, the more fat you eat, the more fat that you will burn off your body, and calories just don't matter. And I know Dr. Eric Westman is going to back me up on this. That's what I love about keto, is that keto is magic. What say you, Dr. Westman?
You're not going to like some of the things I say today if you're expecting magic in a keto diet, or magic of not having to worry about everything you've been taught, although I say that a lot. The bottom line for most of these questions is the calories matter. The amount you eat matters. If you're not calculating, you're just doing the eyeball of what you're eating and drinking, then you have to be really careful about the oil, the cream, the cheese, the mayonnaise. These are high fat, high calorie items that do not fit in well when you're trying to lose weight.
Hold up, Eric. No, that doesn't sound right. Everybody knows, calories don't matter. I've been eating these fat bombs and it works for me. I've been eating these fat bombs and bulletproof coffees. I have these fatty cookies. Every time I pee on a stick, it turns purple, so I know this is working for me. What do you think, Dr. Berg?
The fat that you're burning that's coming out through ketones in your urine could be the dietary fat, not necessarily your own fat. So even though you're in ketosis, you're not losing weight because you're burning mostly the dietary fat and not your own fat. But if you keep doing it and you keep adjusting the fat to the sweet spot where you can go from one meal to the next comfortably and not overdo it with the fats, you'll start tapping into the fat on your body, and this dietary fat won't be an issue. It won't interfere with your ability to really get into a full ketosis where you're burning off your fat. And one last mistake that a lot of people make when they start ketosis is they don't do intermittent fasting. They will have this idea they can have unlimited fat, so they make these little cookies out of the fat, they're called keto bombs, and they're just pigging out on these things in between the meals, at night, and they're wondering, it's not working, I'm not losing weight. So that's just because the fat they're burning is the dietary fat, not their own fat. So you want to combine intermittent fasting with the ketosis, not go crazy with the fats, but have enough to get you from one meal to the next. And if you have blood sugars, you can eat a little bit more, but as you do this over time, it'll be easier, and you can cut down on some of the fats, and you'll feel comfortable, and you won't be hungry, and you'll lose weight.
Dr. Berg, I thought I could count on you, and you give us this misinformation. I don't understand. We're going to ask some more experts because this isn't over. And, what am I supposed to do with this now?